built his own fleshlight.
Because I did that in the 8th grade, I told you.
How'd you make it?
Glass.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
I put a sunglass,
sponges?
you know the polyester silk sunglass case?
Yeah.
No.
I put that inside a long drinking glass.
The thing to clean the glass. I mean, that's very great for your penis.
Put it in there, and then I tighten it up.
Oh, and then your mom's downstairs cooking upstairs.
Yeah, you like that?
I'm just wearing a Dream Team jersey.
Oh, what'd you do with your thing?
Oh, I put the cap back on it and just threw it under my bed and forgot about it for months.
Fermented.
Dude,
Yeah, like that's
I never-
like
I
life
never-
grows
I
out
did
of that,
I did
man.
that. Where it
never-
turns black.
Well, I never took the top off again.
God.
Once I
Yeah.
The cum?
No. I'm probably.
Whoa, hold
Yeah.
on.
Like moldy cum?
Yeah, it gets moldy, right? It gets.
No, I never
What do you
opened it.
mean?
Once I
Who's
found it
doing
again, I threw
experiments?
it away.
Moving it
hold
out.
on. I want to know how you know that.
Because he doesn't clean anything. You know why the fuck he knows that?
Moldy black cum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you store it in the container for a
It's
while.
like a petri dish.
Dude, you
fucking
cracked it
cum.
open again?
Oh yeah,
must have
rubbed it in.
He's gonna puke. No joke.
No way.
Think about some moldy cum. Just think about the smell. You open that up, and the smell of moldy cum.
Dude, no.
There it goes. There it is. Yep. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yep.
He's throwing up.
See how you might.
Oh my God.
Do you see what you do?
That's disgusting. Puking
Stop.
puking as a result of
Hammer him.
what? What?
You see what happens?
Just a gentleman sitting there enjoying his afternoon.
I've said this before.
Now turn him
No,
into
that's
this.
disgusting. That's
Well, yes.
disgusting.
I said this
And don't get
before.
me wrong, he's just he's not rockets too. He's the core jester. We just puke.
okay,
You guys got it all wrong.
But
I
still,
didn't do anything.
you're not off
wrong.
the.
I told a story.
Dude, one time he shit in the bar, I told you he threw up.
Oh, I love
Smells so
I
bad.
think like that week we talked about how you shouldn't be shitting in public. There was three
You
people.
shouldn't be shitting in public.
No, there was like three
drop-
You
people.
should not, dude.
You drop bombs?
It's pure
Why?
evil.
Yeah.
Kev, I walked.
Why
into
can't you
there's
stand in
two
the bar and
bathrooms.
fart?
There was two bathrooms. The first one is the larger one, which he shouldn't have been in.
Right.
There's a second one that's very small. I opened the door. The stench was so bad, I ran out and threw up in the second bathroom.
Just the smell.
I come back and I'm like, dude, you just made me throw up. You shit so bad. And he goes, what? Everybody shits.
Yeah, it's better than puking in a bar.
I puked because you shit.
Yeah, but that's
No more shit in
disgusting.
bars.
That's disgusting.
That was
No
unbelievable.
more puking.
That was
You
unbelievable.
know, the jester's,
Nice.
what's it called? The jester's prerogative?
privilege. It's
The jester's privilege.
all
How do
Have
you
ever heard
live?
of
How
that
do you
notion?
live like that?
It's a great one.
It's-
The jester is allowed, the court jester back in the day
just avoid
is
people
allowed to
like
basically
you.
say and do whatever he wants because nobody respects
It's
him.
literally.
And his
You ever been
opinion
on a
is
date
nothing.
and some girl said something gross?
It is.
I was
What do you-
trying to say the other day, like it should still be a thing.
That,
You know
that-
what
yeah,
this
that's
is,
what
dude?
that's what the world of comedy
we're
needs
arguing.
is the jester's privilege.
This
it
is
just
a-
basically says like he has no self-respect. We don't respect him, so he can just say
I
whatever.
will
'cause
say
he means nothing.
the argument of that is comedians respecting themselves too much.
Too much. Yeah, because a lot of you guys are like, we're
I'm a
like,
philosopher.
yes. We walk you through the haunted house of, that was like, whoa,
Jesus
babe.
Christ.
That was crazy.
worse.
That was
It
crazy.
was worse than you could.
But she knows that.
Yeah.
I couldn't even read
I
that.
felt
That was tough.
But this body reaction is good.
No, it's not.
Because it separates yourself from people like this, and it's your body telling you,
is-
never
he is
allow
people
that
like
person in
I
your life.
am people like Chris.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
you.
Just go along.
I know. No, I would. If it was even somewhere close, I would run with that. No, he's disgusting.
Yeah.
He pukes here every day. Granted, it's because
you
we
ever
make
been
him
on
walk through House of Horrors.
Yesterday they made me eat fermented shark.
Just so you
It was.
puke.
It was the most disgusting. And I do it like a child. Like it's like yeah.
Yeah, he says yes every time.
Like,
We got the show is called Lower in the Bar. It's kind of like X Factor. So every now and then we're either eating something that's super hot, or we're trying some. What did I say? X
Shout out
Factor.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Fear Factor.
Praise
I'm telling you.
Praise the God.
Yeah, Rogies. the one thing that Rogies got canceled for was drinking they had him drinking the donkey cum.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen here.
You got canceled?
Well, the show got canceled. Like they chugged like a pint of, I think, donkey cum.
Donkey
you ever-
cum.
Yes,
you ever-
like a full
He
thick.
just talked about that the last episode I did with him. And I was like, what'd you think of that? Like, because they were
Yeah.
like hot girls. They're
drink.
like twin hot sisters.
What'd he
And I was
say?
like, he was like, No, I didn't get attracted to that. I was like, bro.
Come on, dude.
You're drinking a
Watching
cup of
two hot
cum, that's
girls
hot.
drink a glass of cum.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's from a donkey.
Yeah, I'll just pretend that's not even happening.
I'd prefer it was a.
I'm waiting for it to come through here, though. It'd be like the one thing that Fear Factor wouldn't allow.
Who would?
Don't cut that out.
You would take a sip of cum?
No.
Donkey
Something
cum.
happens, though, when we're here, he just says
Long
yes to
pause.
everything.
Because realistically, probably yes. Like I don't want to.
If you
no
want-
desire to, but it would.
You want John to
it
do
gets a
something?
couple of
Ask him
laughs on the
twice.
fucking
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
video. So
You ask him once, he says no. You ask him twice, he says yes. Ask him twice, he does it. It's like Will Ferrell in fucking the original Austin Powers.
What's
That's
the
you.
closest to human male cum that you would get before not drinking?
I mean, the years
Drank
I
thick
wouldn't
water.
be able to drink any of it because the consistency. I can't do.
The sight of it would make you throw up.
We had
From
this,
what I just witnessed.
Yeah, we had this thing called thick water here, which was something
I think we have a bottle somewhere.
It's for people with like some kind of like maybe throat cancer. Or
Gay
something.
guys.
Oh my God.
Well, that was what was funny. The gay guys and the girls were like,
Or 8%.
no problem. And all of us were like, ah!
It's like a thick, gross consistency. It's
Yeah, they're all the same.
it's tough to drink, and
I'm gonna
it
rip
just
through
doesn't
6 of these.
smell
You know who was here that day? Lisa Ann. And Lisa Ann was like,
Oh, it's
"Gulp,
Lisa Ann.
gulp, gulp, gulp." She was like, can I get another round, please? She's amazing. She's
Her
awesome.
butt. Her
She's one of the
hind.
coolest chicks.
She came to a show, like one of the first shows I ever did in New York. She was there, and we took a picture together. And I was like,
Yeah.
I've never seen someone that hot.
That was some bucket list.
Really?
Like
We got
just,
to talk to her.
Well, you're
knowing,
incorporating.
Oh,
the-
yes.
like
yes.
when porn stars in the room, you're like, this person just exudes.
Yeah.
Sex.
Yeah.
You're like, I could do it. I can fuck her. Meanwhile, she'd be like, disgusting.
Didn't she do
Oh,
stand up
yeah.
for a while or something?
She does. She has like radio shows and
I'm like that
podcasts. I don't know if she
gargoyle
did
up
stand
there,
up.
just- There she is. I love you.
did that. So this is years and years ago. Christy Mack sent a tweet being like, whoever builds me Legos, I'll suck their dick. And when she sent that tweet, I lived in Boston. She happened to be
You
in Boston.
happen to be near Legos.
I happened to be near a Lego museum,
Oh, no.
and she was in Boston. So I made these Legos. We did it for a video for Barstool, and like I made these Legos. I made her a dog.
It was awesome.
and a
He made
car.
like the real.
Yeah.
You're probably working so.
Bro,
I've never once successfully made a Lego thing. He made the whole. The wheels were spinning.
Best dog. Best dog. She's gotta take this. She's gonna take this.
and so then we found out what bar she was at. Got in touch with the bar owner. He's like, all right, yeah, we'll get you to her. So I show up like a Make-A-Wish kid.
With Legos?
two Legos.
Oh,
And because think about it, how many guys like that in that moment? Yeah, there's some weird porn guys, but not many guys are putting together Legos on the fly. Like he had to be the only one.
And if you're bringing Legos to a bar, there's not one, even if, no offense to her, the biggest slut on earth. You're like, I made this for you. That just, no matter what, every woman's like, no.
I feel like she
They just
doesn't
one got loose. They're just like somebody just walked in with Legos.
You don't think she sucks dick well?
Yeah, no. If I'm
You've
looking at,
watched enough porn of hers
yeah,
to remember who sucks dick well?
yes,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm with Chris on this. I can tell you yes and no on people.
so
But
would I,
but
but
I think Christy's a yes.
I was gonna say I can tell you too, but she's a yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she's of everyone's a
No,
yes.
but something different.
No.
other
There's
way.
no. Yeah, if I'm looking for a blowjob video, I'm not looking at Christy Mack.
Well, I might agree with that too, but
That's-
that's not to say.
no,
You search for blowjob videos.
No, I don't.
In fact,
What
I was
is
just
going
saying
on?
this yesterday because Lemaire was
Sometimes.
talking about.
Really?
Lemaire was talking about
Just
like how
blowjob.
good
Yeah.
girls are at sucking dick. And I was like,
He's had, like, his
that's the
dick
part of the
sucked
porn
twice.
where white guys skip.
No, man. I mean,
What are they? They have all bit. They're like, well, that's not me. Next.
That's where they get all the.
I want to hear him talk, and I want to have sex.
no.
That's what I'm.
I don't even need. I can
No,
just
I
do
like-
the talk. The talk's enough for me. at
Because
this
that's
point.
when you separate, talent from the lack of talent.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Good sucking dick is.
Well, I agree. It's like the cheese plate before the entree. You got to watch a little bit of it. See what's going on.
I'm
I'm all in. I'm all in.
I'm not.
You
I'm not
never
trying to
watched
whack
that?
off for a long time.